Hello, and welcome to the Bull and Bear Invest channel's Watchlist review. Today is Thursday, the 1st of April 2021. This presentation has been brought forward as Good Friday is a non-trading day. In today's video, we cover updates from Eurasia Mining, Greatland Gold, MGC Pharmaceuticals, Premier African Minerals, and Rambler Metals and Mining. We first take a look into Eurasia Mining plc, who released an RNS earlier this week that all got us shifting in our seats. Eurasia Mining plc has signed a legally binding agreement to create a new joint venture with Russian state-owned mining Rosgeo, adding to Eurasia's world-class portfolio of mining assets on the Kola Peninsula and acquiring 75% equity stakes in each of the additional assets, whilst Rosgeo will retain 25% equity stakes in the additional assets. The additional assets have a total of 104.6 million ounces of platinum equivalent resources from within 4 palladium, platinum, copper, nickel and cobalt open pit deposits located directly adjacent to Montje Tundra, and a further 5 mostly open pit assets are included in the joint venture. The additional materials are highly attractive electric battery metals, providing exposure to long-term green trends globally, in particular hydrogen energy and electric batteries. The company's existing mining operations in West Kitlim and Montje Tundra will not be affected by the joint venture, except that of the ores from the additional assets that will be toll treated at the extension of the Montje Tundra processing plant to be constructed on the turnkey basis. What to expect from Eurasia Mining in the near future? Well, Eurasia is in the advanced stages of the approvals process regarding the licence surrounding the West Kitlim licence, referred to as the West Kitlim Flanks, and a final award of the licence is expected soon. The outline of the area was revised in the east of the licence and resubmitted in August 2020. The second application has received all the approvals and awaits the sign-off by the Federal Ministry of Natural Resources. The company will pursue this approval so that the further resources in the area may be developed. Bolshaya Sovnovska in the West Kitlim licence is being prepared for mining, and an update is expected soon to confirm progress. And as always, we are eagerly awaiting an update regarding the formal sale process, but this is expected soon now that flights between the UK and Russia have commenced as of the 16th of March. Greatland Gold plc has lodged 2 applications for new exploration licences adjacent to the existing licences at the company's 100% owned Ernst Giles project in Western Australia. The 2 exploration licence applications of Mount Smith and Wellstead Hill cover a total area of 1,070 km² and join existing tenures at the Ernst Giles project. These new applications increase the footprint of the project from 880 km² to 1,950 km². The new licence applications cover a prospective Archean greenstone rock sequence and were acquired following an internal review of historical and recent regional exploration data, which concluded the broader project area is prospective for gold, nickel and base metals mineralisation. Ahead of the grant of the licences, Greatland will focus on enhancing its targeting criteria and refine locations for future drill holes. The electrical works at the Havieron exploration camp have been completed on time, incident-free and within budget by CDI Electrics. The camp provides facilities for 120 persons, including 25 accommodation units, multiple ablution blocks, mess area, site offices, a fuel pumping station, and a core cutting yard. Newcrest have engaged CDI directly to supply ongoing labour for the remainder of the project and to provide feasibility around a renewable solution to help achieve their 35% renewable energy target. Greatland Gold announces that a general meeting will be held on Thursday the 22nd of April 2021 at 9:30 am to consider 2 special resolutions. These resolutions seek shareholder approval for limited disapplication of pre-emption rights in relation to allotments of shares. We also await clearances from the native title in relation to the canning licence approval, which we know has been recommended for approval by the Department of Mines, Industry Regulation and Safety. We expect updates in due course relating to the progress of the licence applications of Mount Smith and Wellstead Hill, along with any developments of refining locations for future drill holes and enhancing target criteria. MGC Pharmaceuticals Limited has been granted Ethics Committee approval from the Rambler Healthcare Campus and the Nazareth Hospital in Israel. The trial will evaluate the efficacy and safety of Symetra in the treatment of moderate hospitalized patients diagnosed with COVID-19 on a large patient group. The name change to Symetra recognises the transfer of the product into the Phase 3 clinical trial to an investigational medicinal product status, while Artemic will remain as a food supplement. The trial will provide additional data for claims on the product as an IMP, provide additional data to plan a future regulatory pathway to registration Symetra as a drug. The Phase 3 trial is now scheduled to commence in early April and conclude in September 2021, with interim results expected in June and a full study result available in October 2021. The trial will provide essential data to plan for the potential future registration of Symetra as a drug. This Phase 3 clinical trial is currently undergoing regulatory approvals for additional clinical sites in Israel and Brazil, and we hope to have an update on this soon. The Artemic facility that is under construction in Malta is due to be completed in June 2021. And the glioblastoma treatment and the Incan bioactive capsule are both due to commence Phase 1 clinical trials in the second half of this year. Moving on to Premier African Minerals Limited. Prem provided a corporate update on the progress and funding strategy to be applied in the future development of both Premier and Zulu Lithium and Tantalum Limited. The Zulu deposits are contained within the exclusive prospecting rights area larger than 200 square kilometres, with major potential lithium, cesium and tantalum pegmatite prospects exceeding previous estimates. Premier have appointed Barra Consulting as principal engineers for the definitive feasibility study, starting immediately. Geodrill Private Limited as a principal drilling contractor for the Zulu resource extensions and technical drilling for the DFS. Haynes Engineering Company Limited have also been appointed as the resource and technical consultant, whilst Mr. CJ Mail as the site exploration manager for the Zulu. The definitive feasibility study on the Zulu deposit has commenced following the issuance of the exclusive prospecting order, and the projected timeline to complete the DFS at Zulu has been agreed by Barra Consulting, and this is expected to be completed by May 2022. The full drilling camp is now expected to be completed and operational by the end of April 2021, and Prem have also announced that the annual general meeting is expecting to be announced in the next few weeks. This meeting will also conclude the final financing details related to Haynes Engineering Company Limited. Taking a very quick look into Rambler Metals and Mining, we couldn't help but notice that 2 further positions have become available, including the junior mining engineer and a crew lead. The advertisement of these positions suggests that Rambler's mining is intensifying, hence the need for further staff. Rambler remain quiet on the RNS front, however we are still waiting for updates regarding the infill diamond drilling that was set to recommence in the Ming mine with mobilisation at the end of January, along with the completion of the pumping and associated rehabilitation that was expected by the end of February. We are also waiting for confirmation of the purchase of the 2,200 tonnes per day Duck Pond plant and its dismantling and relocation to the Ming mine site at the beginning of Q3 2021. We also wait for an update regarding the completion of the sale of the Nugget Pond gold plant to Maritime Resources Corporation. However, we are reminded that there is no guarantee that a binding agreement will be entered into with Maritime or that a transaction will ever be completed. And a reminder that the objective for the final quarter of 2021 is to fully utilise the 1,350 tonnes per day mill capacity to process around 115,000 tonnes run-of-mine ore at 2% copper grade. Subscribe to the Bull & Bear Invest channel today and stay informed with weekly watchlist reviews, in-depth research and understanding the stock market videos, with more content being uploaded each week.